Hello, just let me know if you can hear me at all. Oh, turn it off.
Hello,
Hold
just
on.
let me know if you can hear me at all.
That's better. So just let me know if you can hear me. Cool, cool. How are we all tonight? Oh no, Lisa Sargent. Hello. That'd be Lisa, the first one to come on here, isn't it? Hi Josh. How are you all? So is the sound quite distant or is it quite far away? So, and also if I go like, can you hear it louder or not? I just need to know if this microphone is working. This wasn't working on the last live, so I don't really know what was going on. But perfect, thank you, Lisa. Oh yeah, Spring Hill Story. Do you know, I love the Spring Hill Story. I think it's one of those ones that really got me into looking at all the paranormal stuff. And I think didn't Madness do a song about him as well recently, Spring Hill Jack. Yeah, I just love that all that sort of history of it. And so I did want to go down and have a look at some of the old streets and that, but unfortunately it's a lot of it is gone. But as you know, the Spring Hill Story is all over the UK. It's not just restricted to sort of like London, it's Liverpool and everywhere really. So yeah, it is quite an interesting story. I need to know, do you like the combination of the history and the paranormal stuff? Because I've got a lot of history ones that are coming up. And I don't know if to sort of like mix them in with some real creepy ones and all that sort of stuff. So I've got like I'll be honest, the next video I'm doing is a camping one, and it's to do with the Lake District, and I think it's brilliant. I really like it myself. It's really creepy. The people in it have been really kind. They've passed me on a lot of information. So yeah, it's I like that sort of side of it all. But I also know people do like camping or glamping. Now this is definitely camping. This, I know some people just like the out and out stories. Yeah, West London. Yeah, they've some great stories over West London. Do you know what's the small town just outside? It's near Twickenham. I'd say it's got a stone bridge in there. I can't think what it's called, but there's a great story about that little bridge just outside. Yeah, it's a little town just outside of Twickenham, and it'll come to me eventually. But it's got a little stone bridge or a brick bridge, and meant to have a lady was meant to have died on that bridge, got hit by a car, well, horse and cart, and yeah. Kay, you are gonna love my next video. So my next video is based in Lake District. So Kay, I love Lake District. Me and my wife, we wanted to move there years ago. We wanted to buy a B&B in Ambleside, but we just never got round to it. Still wouldn't mind retiring now, but yeah, I like all like Moncastle Castle. We used to do a lot of mountain climbing and hill climbing. The next video is about a camping trip on with someone that did not go quite to plan. Actually, it's quite a few ones. It's not just then; it's other ones as well. That's it, Michael. That is correct. Harpington. Oh no, Hampton. No, I thought is it Harpington? It's come out of. No, you're right. I think you're right. It is Hampton. Yeah, Kingston's also got a lot of good stories. I don't know if you see there's another person who done some videos the other little while ago. He done a really good one on Kingston. Uh, Ghost Walks of London, I think he's called. Yeah, everyone from West London's in the chat. The other place I like over that sort of way, I know it's a bit further than West London, it's Langley, the little village just before you go down to the Harry Potter Studios. That's a lovely little place. Putney. Putney's got some great history. Oh, mate, yeah, I'm fine, thank you. In Putney, did you hear about the so along the Putney River, just as it bends round to go from the rest of the river into Putney, there was a set of gallows on the corner, and they were unofficial gallows that the locals set up, and they literally started hanging people unofficially there and started their own little law courts down there. So yeah, that's what people from Putney are like. Yeah, don't wind them up. Hi, Emma Jane. Ah, Gloucestershire, yeah, the ancient Roman. Do you know, again, it's one of those ones, because it's been covered so much, I get a bit put off from going there. So some of my friends, they went and stayed at Jamaica Inn last weekend ago. And it was known that I'd done the video down there. And the lady doing the tours turned around and said, oh, I had to have a word with Shane because he'd done this video. No, I've got the information I put in my video was correct. I can't help it that it doesn't line up with her stories that she has. I'm going back from records from early 19th century, and yes, the ghosts for the barrels and the chains on the courtyard were, hi Kelly, were totally correct. They are documented. Also, the names I gave them, they were documented. I went back and checked them with the registry office. They were correct. Hi, Jane. But yeah, I have noticed lately, I've been getting a little bit of some comments about my videos. I've obviously trod on the toes of some other people that have been doing the YouTube side of this for a very long time. But no, I can always point to the fact that my channel is actually 11 years old. And it's just I've been lazy and not updating it. No, there is another video called, another channel of mine called The Lakes. And it's got a few bits of paranormal videos on there. So if you want to have a laugh, look that one up. But, you go through my stories on there. This channel's 11 years old. Yeah, you're right, Lisa. There's people at the moment. Thank you. Where next in Essex? Good question. It depends what one I'll get to first, because I've got quite a few actually. So there's a place just outside of Clacton that I want to go and do. I still want to go, I know it's more just out of Essex, I want to do Rendlesham Forest, not just because of the UFO thing. Now there's a jump and read on it because I'm missing some of the comments. Yeah, I want to go and do Rendlesham Forest. Yeah, I don't think making YouTube videos about the suicide forest will go down very well. No, after thanks Jane, after what other people done. Malden. So yeah, I've got some stuff from Malden. I've got stuff on Tolson Darcy that I want to do. I've got one for St Lawrence. I've got Battlesbridge. Literally, obviously Essex. I've got so much. And every town or village in Essex, and mainly any other fields in Essex, I seem to have a story on them. So it's a long time I've been doing this, 20 odd years. I get a massive collection of tales and stories. I was thinking about putting them in a book one day, but I don't I did get contacted by someone about doing that. Julia, I want to carry on. I want to cover the whole of the UK. So there's no boundaries to where I do. So yeah, Leyton, that's a good one. Yeah, Billy, it's funny you say so. I went to Battlesbridge and I was up in the calf goes right up to the top of the antique centre. So you go right up top there. That calf, definitely a bit of a creepy feeling in there. Hi, Kevin. Oh no, I wouldn't get abuse now from Kevin. Hello. Yeah, Battlesbridge. Let's check out the calf upstairs. See what you think about it. Bit of a walk. Oh, the ghosts in Newham. Yes. Once they ghosts, you got to look at this, right? So London being so old, people had to have their own entertainment years ago, and people used to do that by sitting around telling stories. It's up to us to say if they're true ghost stories or if they're just entertainment stories. But that is what they did. That was their form of entertainment, telling tales around the campfire or in a pub. So you have to take everything with a pinch of salt when it comes to the older paranormal stories. Thorndon Grounds, yeah. I've done a video on Thorndon Manor up the top, so I have covered a little bit of that. Blimey, just small, reading Small Worlds one, Richmond. Blimey. Yeah, I mean Newham Cemetery is like, pretty cool. Um, Again, you're not really allowed to go and film there like that. Yeah, Thorndon Hall. Check out my video on Thorndon Hall. New World Inn in Worley. I'll go and check out that one. I think I done a video a little while ago where I put some clips of locations in that I've not covered. One of those was a house just outside of Worley, and the story was that they found a statue, or there was a statue in the house they didn't like, and they moved it outside. And when they moved it outside, everything went wrong. Like, so the husband had a heart attack, and loads of bad stuff happened, and they had to move the statue back inside, and all their luck sort of come back again. Thanks, small world. Cheers. I'll catch you soon. Mark, I've only covered the Bethnal Green one so far on the London Underground and a bit of Tower Hill. I do want to do more over to where I used to work, which is like the Smithfields area, because I've got a lot of stuff coming over from that side of it all. Yeah, Duxford, very much like Hornchurch. Yeah, it is very much like the Hornchurch story. So the Duxford one, again, is sadly the airmen walking back across the airfields that didn't successfully make it back to their landing. So when they've crashed, they've come along and no, they're still finding their way home. And yeah, it's quite sad. Yes, Becontree is supposed to be haunted. See, Highgate. Right, Mark, thank you for bringing it up. I did mention this in the end of one of my videos. I wanted to do Highgate. Now, their filming policy is anything to do with vampires or the undead, you're not allowed to film now. Do I sneakily go in there and pretend I'm not doing that? Because obviously you have to buy a ticket to go there because you're not local. Mark, so we can do, go to Grim Life Collective and look at their Highgate Cemetery Vampire one. Very well covered. Just film and put the story on after. Yeah. I think that's what they must have done because, although they're Americans, so I guess they just thought those tourists going in there and they're not going to go after them, are they, really? I'm missing. So the chat went really fast, so I missed some of the comments. Ghosts in central London, you've got loads around now. Even sort of like, they've got the West End ones as well. So we've got some great ones in the West End I want to cover. Covent Garden, a lot of the theatres. I would love to go into Theatre Royal, Drury Lane. Love to do that. Yeah, so some of the Wardy hospitals are housed in the state now. I can't imagine it. I haven't been out there since that happened, since they changed that. Yeah, I do know about the Quaker ghosts. Yeah, isn't the Barbados ones? Isn't that to do with intermittent floodings where the coffins, when the catacombs flood, they move about, and then when they open it back up, they're all in different places. I don't know if that one's been explained. It may be a different one. I'm sure that was one. Yeah, don't surprise me, Sarah. I know down at Fobbing, where the Walkworks is, I've done a video on the Walkworks. We've had, since the houses have been opened and got sold off, the turnover is actually quite rapid. And people from there have actually contacted me and said they've moved out because of the weird stuff that goes on in the houses. Now, I will say, keep in mind, there is, although the Walkworks underneath has been filled in, there still could be some sort of settlement or something going on underneath there, because they've left all the old Victorian machinery underneath that and they put the buildings on top. So yeah, it's a little bit strange. Clop Hill is Black Magic Church. Okay, we'll look into that one. Oh yeah, totally fascinating, Kay. I love all that. It's creepy, isn't it? The sirens scare you. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Laura, the Fobbing houses. Ongar. So, Sarah, I hate to say it, but Ongar, I've had so many stories about Ongar, and I don't know where to start. I don't know if to just do it in one big video. Some of them are from Black Beast to the white lady that goes across the field, to the boy that runs across the field there, to the scarecrow that is meant to come alive and walk across the field. Ongar has such a weird ghost history. I don't know where to start from. I know Jane Payne, the one who done the ghost book of Essex, I don't think it's up there. She had the same problem when it comes to Ongar. There were so many ghost stories, she didn't know where to start off with. Grey Lady of Bibsley Hall, Daytime Spirit. I do love the Daytime Spirit. They actually make a lot more sense to me. Cheers, Joshua. Trans in the pond. Are you in high hunger? Hunger. Mark, do you know what? I was going to go to Harlow the other week, and my one of the I know an acquaintance runs the local media group. Michael Casey, he runs Your Harlow newspaper, and he used to do Your Thurrock, and his main concentrate over in Harlow. And yeah, he interviewed me years ago for Your Thurrock and done a bit on his website for me. But I do want to do something in Harlow, but I'm not worried about going there. Walking around sort of Brixton and all that is okay. I'm sure I'll be fine in Harlow. Probably not. But yeah, the Panthers at the back of Falls in Morley. So again, I don't know if you know this, but 4 weeks ago, Worley had two more Panther reports, and they went through from Worley to South Weald and ended up near Bidericky. So it seemed that wherever it was, run across those fields. And there's a gentleman on one of my chats who gets called out to those reports, and they went out and tried to track it and hunt it with other dogs. Oh. Why did I start doing ghost stories? Okay, let me have a drink of Pepsi and I'll tell you, alright? This is a long one. I don't know where I put my Pepsi, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to have to ignore the chat for a minute and I'm going to explain to you why I started doing ghost stories. So when I was little, my family always told me their family ghost stories. They didn't really believe in them. They were a bit creepy. Then one day I was at school at Abbott's Hall and I had to be kept in at playtime, and I was only about 6, maybe a bit younger. I was facing the wall. Like, so this was like the window, and there's a wall behind me, and there's a silhouette of a man standing over me. I looked round and there's no one there, and then this man's hand come down and I felt him touch me. I freaked out, wouldn't go to school for a few days. And then from that moment on, I always had a bit of an interest in ghost stories. But about, are ghosts really true? And for all my life, I've looked into that side of more level-headed, are ghosts real, and all that sort of stuff. And I was really started collecting ghost stories in history from the junior school right up till now. I still do it. So I just keep doing it and keep doing it. And the more I look at the history of it, yes, the more I'm convinced that they are just old tales that we tell people. But then you get to ones like Brentwood, where there are really recent ghost reports that don't make no sense that someone would make up something like that, especially when, in one case, their family member was part of this thing that's meant to be haunting it. So, yeah, it gets all very tricky. But yeah, a genuine interest in finding what is real and what is just made up. But even if it's just made up for history, that's still good. It is our history. These ghost stories are part of our folklore. If we don't have that, we're just America. Didn't mean that. We're much better than America. Sorry to America. I just thought I've got a really good growing American audience. I don't want to wind them up. I know Basil had a zoo. I didn't know Brentwood had a zoo. Pagan Coven. Yes, you did, Mike. Yeah, about the house in Ireland. The woman has no face. There's one on Dark Stormy Night. Mrs. Nightingale's classroom. Yeah, you're correct there, Lisa. Wally Infants. Yes, you are. I have a story on that. Yes, Florence Nightingale is meant to haunt the St Thomas's Hospital in London, and just outside of St Thomas's Hospital. You go there, they've got the old operating theatre that's actually part of the museum, and that was part where she's meant to haunt. So you can go there, quick, cheap ticket, go in and have a look at that. But she's meant to haunt that area down there. I only found out that because both my kids were under St Thomas's, and we had to go there, and the nurses used to tell me about it. Now my video stream stopped. I don't know if your one stopped. Is it lagging? Have I gone down? No. Just been me my laptop. I can't see the comments. You can still see me. Okay, cool. Okay. It's just my laptop. Normally happens when I'm on a Teams meeting. There you go. We're back. I can see myself now. I can read the comments again. Oh, my mum's in here now. Yeah, so I was saying about the ghost of Florence Nightingale. She haunts the old part of St Thomas's, and so you got the museum, but also if you go right away down the river to the very old part of St Thomas's building before it got bombed, because a lot of it got repaired once it got bombed, the very end unit, she's meant to haunt those corridors at the back, and also where they play the piano in St Thomas's, she's meant to haunt that little area there as well. Have I ever seen something I can't explain away? Yeah. That would be the White Hart in Greys when we was in the cellar, and you had Elaine, who was our spirituous medium. She was standing up against the pillar, no, brick pillar. And you had me, Phil, who was a policeman, Dave, the electrician, Mark, an engineer. We're standing there, and this shape and figure just moved across the cellar, behind the posts, and throughout the wall. Just walked straight through the wall. So I'm burping, I've got hiccups. I can't explain that. We were totally professional. We all screamed, shouted, and acted like 5-year-olds. But yeah, that's the one thing that I really cannot explain. I tell you what, there's another one I can't explain. It goes back to when I was working in the photo lab. A family come in, and their son was meant to have been going to Disneyland with them, and he had cancer. Unfortunately, he passed away before he went to Disneyland. But in his photos, he used to have his name on the back of a football shirt. And they come back. The families decided to take the other children to this Disney holiday anyway, about 6 months after he passed away. And they come back and gave us 24 rolls of film to develop. We developed the film, and then they come and collected the photos. About an hour later, the bloke come in, asked me to come down, grabbed me by my tie, pulled me onto the counter, said, "Am I having a laugh?" and was really angry. It was like, no. Telling me that I've edited these videos, these photos. And he pulled out a photo and put it onto the counter. And you had the Mickey Mouse float going along. And on that float, with his back turned, was his son, or the football shirt, with a kid that looked like his son, with his son's name on the back of the football shirt, standing next to Mickey Mouse. Can't explain that at all. Completely freaked me out, freaked the manager of Boots out, it freaked everybody out. Cromwell Road in Greys, yes. Yep, got a poltergeist house there. Yeah, I've done a few on Southend. I've got obviously the chalk wall, the Leon Sea ones. I've got some on the seafront at Southend, but more the Cursor end. So I've got some coming up on that. So Michael, I've got, I'm saying something about the Birdcage Walk. I'm actually want to film a video down at St James's Park. I've gathered quite a few. I don't know when I get to do the video on Cromwell Road, because I'm waiting for someone from Ward Avenue to give me some information as well, because I'm going to try and do them together. I want to do something on St James's Park, so I've got quite a few stories I'm putting together, and I'm trying to get one of the household cavalry guards to be part of that, because they want to tell me stuff about what they've seen there recently. Yes, Laura, you're correct. What's my favourite ghost story? Christmas Carol. It's got to be Scrooge, isn't it? It's got to be your favourite ghost story. Or Ghostbusters, I guess. It's a ghost story, isn't it? You're playing catch up from the beginning. Yeah, you've got a long way to go. Woodman Road Warrior, yeah. Yeah, Charles Dickens. Do you know it's something that's weird, right? So when I go around, I do these researches. Charles Dickens and Samuel Pepys come up in nearly every location you go to in Britain. And I know the travel back then was not easy. So they must have literally spent all their time travelling around the country. Even sort of like, oh my God, what's his name? Guy who's dead in Lake District. I wandered lowly as a cloud. Wordsworth. So even Wordsworth, you know, he got up around a lot of places. So yeah, lived in Ongar. Yes, a lot of stories come from Ongar. Yeah, thank you for hitting the love arts. That helps. Doing the like button, hitting that. So I don't know how to do all this live stuff about hitting that, and somebody said you can do super chats or something like that as well. I don't know any of this stuff. I've got this plus goal on the top here. I don't know what that is, but apparently there's lots of other things I can be doing to make this chat better. I don't know how to do all that. You just walk through Woodman Road to go to school. It's a bit creepy, isn't it? Yeah, IPTV. That's the guy you want to get onto. Netflix available. Inboxing. If you want to go for walks in the woods as well. So when you used to go, it was like, obviously you must have been going to school quite late at night, coming home from school late at night. Did you used to cut through the school then as well? Like when it was dark, come through the cemetery? I wouldn't think that'd be, saying that, there's a girl I used to go to college with, and she used to cut through the cemetery to go home from college. So, yeah, you did. But did you ever get creeped out? Did you ever see anything that was creepy? Yeah, so I think Christmas Carol is my favourite ghost story. So I think with cemeteries, it's generally your own mind that makes you creepy. Like you spook yourself, don't you? So on my screen here, I've got live 38 minutes, 26 people, 15 likes. What's that? No penny. I don't know. Ah, right, no super chats. Okay. Screw cemeteries. Now, Hartswood, I'll tell you what, Hartswood, that is creepy. I don't like Hartswood. Cheers, Georgie. What's that? Is the rest of your family interested in ghosts? Well, yeah, I say if you watch my Gravesend video, my sister, something that happened to my sister, I put in that video there. My mum's side of the family definitely have got all ghost stories and witchy stories, and I have to be careful because my mum's watching. So if I turn around and say she's a witch, people. But yeah, it's Gravesend Library, yes, it is haunted. Also, Dartford Library is haunted as well, but they won't let me in there to do a video anyway. M.R. James, yeah. Yeah, do you know what? Going to Epping, I think it played on my mind a little bit going there. I knew the stories. I probably read too much before going there, although I did know Epping itself quite well. But I'd read about the child murders that have been found in the woods, and it played on my mind a bit. So when I was being there, it felt a little bit creepy. George Formby. Didn't know that one. Thank you, Jane. Yeah, cheers, Mark. Yeah, hitting the like button helps. Also, it does help if I actually put a notification out that I was going to do these live streams as well. And doing them on a Friday night probably isn't the best to do live streams. Friday Night Live. I think I done one a few months ago where I was just that got quite a good hit. I think it was on like 100 at a time. Thank you, Lisa. But yeah, we're here 3,500 subscribers, so we're going well. Each video is getting over 1,000 views now, pushing up to 2,000 views per video, so it's going all right. I'm enjoying it. It's as you see, I've been doing it for years, even before it started getting popular. A lot of my videos would get 100 views, but I still kept putting them out there. Yeah, it's money is tight, isn't it? Thank you for showing that one. Yeah. Do you know what? Doing the craze video, right? When I was down in London and I was talking to people, it wasn't just the craze they were coming up with, that they wanted to tell me all their London gang stories. And that video, if I went to a pub in an evening, there'd literally be about 50 people there that would want to go on video and tell me all their old stories about London. And I think we need that. That should be a proper TV show where people recant all their old stories before we lose them. And that needs to be a proper TV show. Stock it safe. Oh, Stockton Heath. Yeah, I'm going up to Liverpool 25th of April. I'm doing the Anfield Studio Tour, Stadium Tour, but I'm also going up there to film some videos as well. And may, if we get time, the car's behaving, go over to Manchester. I know I've just done that video of Hyde, but I really want to go and have a look at that Weniflow Road, for myself, because I feel that doing so much research on it, I'm really interested in going there now and having a look at it. And the is it the Huntsman Hare or something like that? I forgot it already now. Stapleford Abbots. Passenger Forge. Oh, the Passenger Forge Bridge is haunted. Don't know, I have to look in that one. Come to Midlands. Yeah, I've definitely got some coming up for Midlands. It's honestly, it's the time. If you could see the amount of research I've got and stories I've got, it's ridiculous. And it's just over 20 years, and a lot of it is on 2 laptops. It's on 5 hard drives. It's on loads of ends of paper and scrap bits and notes that I've done. It's all everywhere. And the thing is now, once I make the videos, the notes I've made over the years that all just end up sort of like being binned. So the videos is sort of like now my new library. Mark, I thought you said you remember when London was still black and white. Do you know when I was a kid, I used to think that the world was black and white till sort of like I was born. Brick Lane's really changed a lot. No, the Netherland nuclear bunker. No, definitely haunted. I know there's a ghost story to it, but you speak to other people then, the workers from there. The guy putting his workers out on top of the wet cement was a joke that people fell for, and he went into his mind that it was a ghost story. Yes, you're right. Bowl Street is actually on my list to go to. Blue Coast Museum, Temple Mount. Yeah, do you know what? I had great fun filming that World's End pub. One, the staff there were brilliant. They contacted me after. The bar lady there that didn't want to talk to me. Well, she did want to talk to me. She said she wasn't bothered about ghosts. She's contacted me after with more stuff that other people have told her. I just haven't had time to catch up with one. Yeah, the Sirens guy from the 1980s. Yeah, that was well, the way with things were going at the moment, with like America going to war with Canada, and like us probably end up going to war with America. We may need them soon. And that's what America are doing at the moment. Try not to be political on this channel. Hard, isn't it? If I go for a time slip, I want to go back in the 60s if I go in a time slip in Liverpool. Yeah, be the Beatles and all that. That'd be pretty cool. Joan the Pacemakers. Yeah, you know what, Jenny, there is lots of stories about the London Underground on YouTube. And it's the main reason why I don't do it. I do want to put more out there, but I just get put off by the amount of other ones. And although, yeah, mine would be different because it'd be my take on them, it's just a little bit, yeah. Put a bet, put a bet on Red Rum. Yeah, do you, Life on Mars, when he goes to see his mum in Life on Mars, and he tells her to put a bet on Red Rum. Brilliant scene. My wife's talking behind the camera. Right. Yes, I will finish out when I come down and watch Life of Tom.
Right, we've got Beyond Paradise is on there,
Oh, Beyond Paradise.
and then Death on Paradise Finale is after it.
I told you it was on before it and not after it.
I'm just going by what the man said on the telly. You obviously got it wrong.
Yeah. I'm going to go and watch the final of Death in Paradise. So that starts at 9. Beyond Paradise is on there. And I've got to watch Life of Tom. So, Tom Syndicate, legend, he actually commented on the video I've done of Hyde, which was really nice of him. He's got 3 million subscribers. That's better than me, doesn't he, eh? He's been out by 110 acres of land with that money he's made from that. Yeah. Manic Miner. I love Manic Miner. Right, anyway, been given the hurry up by the wife. So, yes, the boss lady has spoken. Too true. Right, anyway, I'll see you next video. I've got to try and film the next video either late tonight or tomorrow. Again, heads up, you get a bit of thing. It's going to be about a camping weekend in Lake District that is really freaky. So, and there's a lot of history about it at the same time. So anyway, see you soon. And I don't know how to end this live chat. So I'm going to say goodbye and then find out how to end it.